So let's say you go to a prep class or a workshop or a clinic, and instead of leaving feeling motivated and pumped for auditions, instead you feel deflated and discouraged and overwhelmed. What do you do? How do you handle it? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you. So recently we held our annual pro and semi-pro audition prep workshop, and we had an amazing time. Over 145 ladies were in attendance. We had directors and coaches from all of the teams right here in the DMV there teaching and encouraging our lovelies along the way. We had professional cheerleaders there answering questions and helping our attendees as well. But even though the event was a huge success, I know that some women may have left feeling discouraged. And actually, two of our lovelies contacted me. So one basically said, I was very overwhelmed, I wasn't picking up the choreography as fast as I would have hoped, and I just don't know what to do. I'm really discouraged. I don't even know if I still want to audition. The other young lady pretty much felt the same way. She was really overwhelmed, and she felt like there was so much more that she needed to work on and needed to practice, but she was using those feelings of doubt and discouragement to kind of motivate her to push forward. But the one thing that these ladies also had in common was that even though they felt overwhelmed and even though they maybe started second guessing themselves, they reached out to me, they contacted me, they asked me for advice, they asked me for help, and at the end of the day, neither one of them wanted to give up. So I wanted to give you some advice if you happen to attend a workshop or a prep class, because a lot of these teams have clinics and they have these workshops and clinics and all of that so that you can get a taste of their team, so that you can dance with their current cheerleaders, so that you have the opportunity to ask coaches questions. But even though it's there to help you and to assist you and to encourage you, sometimes it can discourage you. So here are my tips that hopefully will help you if for some reason you leave feeling slightly deflated. Number one, pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a round of applause for going. Give yourself credit for taking the step to attend and to even try in the first place. That in and of itself is a huge win, and you should feel very proud of yourself for that. So make sure that you give yourself credit for taking that step. Number two, understand and know that other women felt the exact same way that you did. Understand and know that just as you were feeling slightly discouraged and overwhelmed and maybe a little intimidated by everyone that was there were other women feeling the same way. But the main point here is that you kept at it. You didn't leave early, hopefully. You didn't just pack up your bags and hit the exit. You stayed in there, you stayed committed, and you fought for your opportunity to learn and to grow as a dancer. Number three, understand and know that even though maybe you may not have shined when it came to dancing or picking up choreography or dancing with power or whatever it is that you're feeling discouraged about, understand and know that you shined in another way. So you really have to keep that in mind. You are your unique you. And while you may not have a strength in one area, and maybe the girl next to you does, she doesn't have the strength that you have. So maybe it's your kicks that you shine at, or maybe it's your facials, maybe it's the way that you capture the judge's attention with your eye contact, maybe it's your interview skills. You need to really try to think about what is unique to you and where do you shine. And even though you may be at this dance workshop or this clinic and you're feeling a little overwhelmed with the choreography and the dance technique, the across the floor, the personalities that are coming out through dance, even though you may be feeling a little insecure there, I am certain that you shined in some way that day. And I'm certain that you can shine in other areas of the audition process. While dance is very important, there are other elements on that score sheet. There are other elements in the audition process that you can shine as well. So please, please keep that in mind. The next thing that I want you to do is really think about that day and think about what did you do well. So pat yourself on the back for those things. Think about, okay, what elements of the day, of that workshop, of that prep class, of that clinic, were you able to execute pretty good, you know, with ease? And then on the other side, what were some of your OFIS, your opportunities for improvement? So what were some of the areas that you struggled with a little bit? Maybe it was the across the floor combinations. Maybe it was picking up the hip hop routine, but you did really well with the jazz routine. Maybe it was, you know, remembering the choreography and remembering to do facials at the same time. Maybe it was the high kick in the middle of the third routine that you learned. Really think about and assess the entire day from beginning to end and really try to understand what areas you need to improve in. And then you know what I'm going to say. The next step is to create a plan of action. So you take those OFIS, those opportunities for improvement, and then you start working on them. And that's what those two ladies did. They contacted us immediately and said, hey, I'm discouraged. I need help. How can you help us? And that's what we're here for. That's why they contacted us, because they didn't want to give up on themselves, and they knew that as part of their plan of action, they needed to take action and they needed to start working on their OFIS. That's the only way that you're going to be able to improve, is if you recognize what you need to improve and then you take the necessary steps to improve in those areas. So please develop your plan of action. Next, do not give up. Period. End of discussion. Do not allow yourself to say, well, you know what? I'm just not ready this audition season, but maybe I'll just wait next time. No, don't allow yourself to give up. Don't allow yourself to wait until next year. Don't allow yourself to wait until the next audition season. Go ahead, develop that plan of action and keep moving forward. Even if you're not at 110% for this audition, it's going to be a learning experience, and you're going to have that audition under your belt, and then you can learn from it. So do not allow yourself to give up. Just make sure that you utilize your resources and you improve where you need to improve, wherever you were feeling a little insecure. And then last but not least, any insecurities or doubts or hard times that you come across, whether it's attending a workshop or just a conversation with someone that you're feeling a little down about, use that experience to motivate you, to propel you forward. So like I mentioned at the top of the video, I had two women basically contacting me about the same thing, but one was almost ready to give up but knew she didn't want to, so she contacted us to give her a pep talk and to get assistance and help, whereas the other one, yes, felt doubt, felt insecurity, but she said she was using that to motivate her because she knew where she needed to go. She knew that by looking at those other professional cheerleaders, where her OFIS were and what she needed to do to improve, and she was motivated to push forward and to not give up. So please use those experiences as, hey, okay, I didn't quite meet the expectation according to my own thoughts and beliefs. However, I'm going to use this as an experience to motivate me, to push me forward, to make sure that I am ready for the next audition. All right, so that's it. I hope that that is helpful. Please just remember that if you need a pep talk, Sideline Prep, we are your cheerleaders. So contact us. You can go to our website, sidelineprep.com. Email us at info@sidelineprep.com, and of course connect with us on all of our social media platforms. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and YouTube as well. So we are here for you. Please remember that. We offer virtual sessions, meaning that no matter where you're located, we can help you. We can help you with dance, your look, whatever you need assistance with, we are here for you. All right, well, that is all for now. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. And remember, stay motivated. Do not give up. It's not an option. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.